Today's video, the life and passing of Ozzy Osbourne. John Michael Osbourne was born at Maternity Hospital in Marston Green on December 3, 1948, and grew up in the Ashton area of Birmingham. His mother Lillian worked at a factory, and his father John Thomas Jack Osbourne worked overnight as a toolmaker at General Electric Company. Osbourne had three older sisters, named Jean, Iris, and Jillian, and two younger brothers, Paul and Tony. The family lived in a small two-bedroom home at 14 Lodge Road in Ashton. Osbourne gained the nickname Ozzy as a child. He dealt with dyslexia at school. At the age of 11, he suffered abuse from school bullies. He attempted to take his life several times as a teenager. At the age of 14, he heard his first Beatles song. The song was She Loves You, which inspired him to be a musician. Ozzy left school at the age of 15 and was employed as a construction site laborer. At the age of 17, he was convicted of robbing a clothing store but was unable to pay the fine. His father also refused to pay it to teach him a lesson, resulting in Ozzy Osbourne spending 6 weeks in Winson Green Prison. In 1967, Geezer Butler formed his first band, Rare Breed, and recruited Ozzy to be the singer. The band played 2 shows and broke up. Ozzy and Geezer Butler reunited with another band, Polka Blues, which introduced Tony Iommi and Bill Ward. They renamed the band Earth, but after being accidentally booked for a show instead of a different name, they decided to change it to Black Sabbath in August of 1969. The band's name was inspired by the film Black Sabbath starring Boris Karloff. The band's U.S. record label, Warner Bros. Records. The band found success with their debut album Black Sabbath, and their other album Paranoid were commercially successful. Just 5 months after releasing Paranoid, the band released Master of Reality. The album reached the top 10 in both the United States and the United Kingdom, and was certified gold in less than 2 months. And also in the 1980s, it received platinum certification. In September 1972, Black Sabbath released Black Sabbath Volume 4. Critics were dismissive of the album, however, it reached gold status in less than a month, and was the band's 4th consecutive album to sell over 1 million copies in the United States. In 1973 November, Black Sabbath released the critically acclaimed Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. In July 1975, Sabotage was released. Again, there were favorable reviews for the Sabbath album. On April 27, 1979, Ozzy Osbourne was kicked out of Black Sabbath due to substance abuse. Ozzy would start his solo career after leaving Black Sabbath. He would release 13 solo albums, which included Blizzard of Oz, Diary of a Madman, Bark at the Moon, The Ultimate Sin, No Rest for the Wicked, No More Tears, Osmosis, Down to Earth, Black Rain, Scream Ordinary Man, Patient Number 9, and Undercover. Ozzy was married twice in his life, married Thelma Riley, married 1971, divorced in 1982. In 1982, he married Sharon. Ozzy Osbourne had 6 children, 3 from his first marriage and 3 from his second marriage to Sharon Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in February 2019, which he revealed January 2020 to the public. He lost his ability to walk due to the disease. In February 2020, Ozzy Osbourne canceled his North American tour seeking treatment in Switzerland. Also in 2020, Ozzy Osbourne revealed that he had emphysema. Ozzy would perform at one final concert, Back to the Beginning 2025 of July 5th, with the original lineup of Black Sabbath. Sadly, Ozzy Osbourne died on the morning of July 22, 2025 at the age of 76, 17 days after his final concert. A family statement confirmed he was surrounded by family at the time of his death in Birmingham, United Kingdom.